Hey everybody, Ken here, CCG vlog. 3 events this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's our standard second weekend of the month, which gets a little weird when the first is on a Saturday, so it only feels like the first weekend of the month, but technically, it's the second weekend of October. Who's getting into semantics here? Not a big deal. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we are at the VFWs in Oak Lawn Friday, VFW Warrenville on Saturday, and the VFW Batavia on Sunday. Oak Lawn, Warrenville, Batavia, the standard VFW weekend. Always the second weekend of the month. So yeah, 3 events this weekend. We've got some new stuff coming for you in October. Something called the Spooky Stack. Saturday we have our September qualifiers free roll. It always gets confusing. Is it the October free roll? Is it the September free roll that takes place in October? Is it the September-October free roll? I don't know, but either way, it's a free roll for our top 9 points winners for the September points list. So it's a closed invitation. You have to qualify for that. It's only for the top 9 players. It's here at CCG Poker TV Studios. What else we got? Saturday, you also have the $3,000 race to rake back giveaway. It's $1,000 for our top 5 cash game hours earners. And then $2,000 for flips. That is four $500 winners for high cards. So I think right now we have 7 or 8 qualifiers. If all of them show up, there would be 8 high cards. The top 4 would get $500 bonuses. The other 4 get nothing. So that's the flip. It's kind of fun. So get in there, on there. If you're not, again, the points list starts over this weekend, so that's the thing. But that's kind of the main thing. Oh, and then Sunday we've got a $180 mega stack. It's actually called a spooky mega stack, or the mega spooky stack. Lots of good stuff this weekend, so let's kind of start on Friday. Friday we have the Oak Lawn VFW. Great spot for cash games. PLO will start at 3 p.m. If you want to get on that PLO list, shoot me a text. 630-901-9797. Hit me up in the comments, let me know, and I'll get you on that text thread. Basically, you just text me and let me know if you want to get in on it, and we can save you a seat up until 3 o'clock. After 3 o'clock, we can just put you on the list. We are going to start working away from the text-in list. There's really no need to do it anymore. The text list was started because of COVID, and we were restricted on the number of seats, which it turned into these wildly long waits. Because we're only limited to like 25 players, 50 players, things of that nature. And, you know, things got crazy. So we wanted to make sure we get people in on a list as quickly as possible. That's really not a thing anymore. People are still coming, like, how long is the wait? The wait's never very long. The reason for that is now, with no COVID restrictions, if there are 4 people on the list, they start a new game. So unless we're at max table or max capacity, and even then, you're probably looking at 3 or 4 games running, and the lists are never more than like 15, 20, 30 minutes. It's not like the crazy horseshoe days where there are 68 people on the 1-2 list or 1-3 list, and it was just long and you were, you know, thinking you're never going to get in. That doesn't happen anymore. So, cash games, big cash games on Friday. Always a good spot for Oak Lawn. We also have something new. So Friday, the Friday Deep Stack, which is the standard Friday Deep Stack, $120 buy-in. Get you 20K in chips, 20-minute levels, $10 add-on will get you a bonus 10K, so 30,000 all day max starting stack. Everything's the same. Late registration till 8:30. Game starts at 6:30. But now we're doing this spooky stack, kind of a freaky stack Friday. Freaky Fridays on the spooky stack. It's Halloween, so I like to do a lot of Halloween stuff for it, which is kind of cool. So the bonus here is, if we get over 50 players in the Friday Deep Stack for the entire month of October, we're going to add money to the prize pool. What does that mean? Well, that means is we're going to add some mystery envelopes, some freaky envelopes, spooky envelopes. We got lots of creepy names flying around, but basically what happens is, if we get 1 extra player, they will add in 1 envelope, and there are up to 5 prizes in any of the envelopes. So basically the envelopes are 1 through 5. They go bonus deep stack seat, early bird seat, $50 night owl seat, $100 cash, boom. And then a whammy, which basically means you get nothing, which is kind of fun because everybody wants to root for the whammies. I like, it's my Willy Wonka watching as a child. I love it when people get no lifetime supply of chocolate because they drank fizzy lifting drink. I love it. It's more fun. So there's 5 envelopes. If we get 55 players, all 5 envelopes get added in. If there's 51 players, you get to pick out of those 5. You only get to pick 1. Now, how do you get picked? At the end of registration, so at 8:30, right before we restart, meaning registration is closed, no more people can get in. If there's 52 players, 2 envelopes, which means 2 players are going to get picked at random, which means you're basically just going to pick table 5, seat 7. Come on up, grab an envelope. What'd you open up? Oh, I opened $100 cash. Woo! Good job. And then the second person, table 6, seat 1. They come up and they pick a $20 reward seat. Moo! Not great, but hey, it's free money, so it's not too terribly bad. And then that's fine. 5 envelopes, or 1 envelope for every player over 50. 50 is the over and under. If you hit 50, no bonus. If you get 51, you get 1 envelope. If there's 55, you get 5 envelopes. If there's 58, there's 8 envelopes. 8 envelopes means 8 winners in the tournament. So you don't have to make it to the final table. You just have to be in the tournament for registration. Basically, everybody has an opportunity to do that. So even if you can't get there until 8:30, you can still buy in your seat. If you're over the 50 player mark, bam, you get a chance to pull one of those envelopes. Again, every player over 50, we're going to add an envelope, and then that's how many players are going to get picked to come pick an envelope till all the envelopes are picked. So if there's 65 players, there would be 15 envelopes up there. And the prizes repeat. It's the same 5 prizes. So if there were, 7 envelopes, you'd have 1 deep, 1 bird, 1 night owl, 1 $100 cash, and then 1 whammy. And then the 6th envelope we would add in would be a deep stack seat. 7th would be a bird seat. So it just keeps repeating in that pattern. So if there's 8 seats, you're going to get envelopes 1 through 5 plus envelopes 1, 2, and 3 again. So that would be all that kind of good stuff. If there's 15 extra players, meaning there's 65 players in the tournament, you get 15 envelopes, 15 players get a chance at winning a prize. So it's just something fun, something to kind of get players motivated to come play the Friday Deep Stack. It is always the smallest one, but they average between 45 and 55, so it's just a great way to come in. It does not come out of the prize pool. It is paid for by CCG and the hosting charities just to promote and give back to our loving charity poker players. So something kind of cool, spooky stack, and it's every Friday in the month of October. So come check it out. Saturday, we're at the VFW in Nope, that's not right. Saturday, we're at the VFW in Warrenville. Now, if you're one of my 9 tournament players who made the points list, you are in our $3,000 free roll. It starts at noon. Hit us up via text to let me know that you are going to make it. If you cannot make it, 100% please let me know. We don't want a seat to be given away or not filled because somebody couldn't make it. So if for some reason you can't go, it's your grandmother's birthday, graduation party, you gotta work, let us know so that I can get the 10th player in, and that's how the alternates work. It just goes down the list until we have somebody who works in. But that's it. That's Saturday. You guys know the deal with that one. Saturday, we still have the Great Saturday Stack at 4 p.m. in Warrenville. Always a great spot for tournaments. And at 4 p.m. on Saturday, we will do the flip. The flip will happen for cash game players if you have qualified. Got to get over 50 hours in time in order to be involved in that flip. I know we've had the most amount of flippers this month have qualified, so that's awesome. I think it's at least 7, maybe 8. It was 7 going into this weekend, or this past weekend. So maybe 1 or 2 more guys or girls got in, which would be awesome. High card, $500 winners. If there are 8 of you, like I said, there's 4 $500 that you can win. It's just the 4 top high cards win that $500 cash money. Super sweet. We also give away to our top grinder of the month, $500 cash. Second place gets $200, and then 3rd, 4th, and 5th each get a $100 bonus. So you definitely get bonuses for finishing in the top of that list, but you have to get at least 50 hours minimum to qualify for the flip. If you're not sure how any of that goes, check out our $6,000 monthly promo video and blog posts, or hit me up in the comments. I'd be happy to help you. Comments are huge. So that's Saturday, Warrenville, #1 spot for tournaments. If Friday is known, Oaklawn is known for cash games. Saturday is known for tournaments. The Warrenville Deep Stack, Saturday Stack, which is $120 buy-in, 4 p.m. start, typically gets 70 on a slow day, 120 on a crazy busy day. And now that the weather is getting a little cooler, that means tournament numbers go up, which is great. I think last week, Saturday, there were like 91 players in the early bird. So definitely come out and see us for tournaments and ultimately cash games in Warrenville. Sunday, $180 mega stack on Sunday at the VFW in Batavia. Noon start. If you get there and buy your seat before noon, you get a bonus 10K to your starting stack. If you register after noon, after 12 p.m., not in the afternoon, although technically it is in the afternoon, you can do a double add-on. $20 will get you the full starting stack, which is $80,000. $108 buy-in, $10 add-on. 10K bonus will get you 80,000 in chips. It's 15-minute levels for the first 10 levels, which is where registration is open. And when the second break and level 11 start, registration is closed. That'll go to 20-minute levels. We'll carry 20-minute levels all the way through until we get to the final table. When we reach the final table, we'll go to 30-minute levels. Mega Stack always brings out the players. We're also adding in, because it's a spooky stack, so the stack tournaments in October, we're also going to make them spooky, and when we make them spooky, that means we're going to add in some money. So we're going to add $500 to this prize pool, no matter what. No limit on the number of players. $500 in cash and seats added to the prize pool. The top 5 players will each pull a mystery envelope with either a $100 cash prize or a $120 deep stack seat in it. No whammies. This is money added to the prize pool. Again, it's added to the prize pool by CCG and the hosting charity. It is not taken out of the prize pool. This is bonus money. And this one, unlike the Friday Spooky Stack, this $500 in bonus will go to the top 5 players in it. So we'll have 5 envelopes, which will have either $100 in cash in it or a $120 seat. And whatever you win, you win. So it'll be great. When they're down to 5 and the 5th player who gets knocked out 5th will go up, and he'll have, or she'll have, 5 envelopes to pull from, and then we'll be down to 4, 3, 2, and then ultimately whoever wins the tournament will get the last envelope. Whatever is in it, we'll see what happens. But $500 minimum, maybe a little bit more if you add in the deep stack seats are worth $120. Cash game players on Sunday. Cash game is a great day to come. If you get there before noon, you get an hour bonus on your time, which you should be doing because it's definitely worth getting. Everybody who's qualified always gets that at least a couple times a month. So you get a bonus hour if you buy chips before the start of the event and you're seated ready to go, which on Sunday is noon. However, on Sunday in Batavia, we also give away more bonus money. Good Lord, lots of bonus money this week. $200 for a one lucky player at the cash game if you are there by 12:30 playing seated ready to go. If there's enough players for a second table, then all of those players qualify by, as long as they're there and ready to go by 12:30. If there are 9 players, 8 players playing and 1 player waiting in the cash game, that player also qualifies for the drawing. They just have to be seated and waiting and ready to jump in a moment's notice if they need to get in the game or if a second game starts. So I definitely want to make sure people are aware of that. But all you have to do is be playing, and at 2 o'clock, they'll give away, 2 o'clock, they will give away $200. CCG and the hosting charity, again, will give away $200. So that's money on Friday given away. That's money on Saturday given away for the promotion. That's money given away on Sunday for the Mega Spooky Stack right here. And also the early bird giveaway, or the cash game giveaway for my early bird players. They're not actual early bird players, it's just the early players for the cash game. They've got $200 up for grabs as well. Tons of stuff going on this weekend. Friday, Oak Lawn, Saturday, Warrenville, Sunday, Batavia. Come and see us this weekend. If you have any questions, which I'm sure you might, hit us up in the comments and we will answer them as quickly as possible. Either way, we'll see you this weekend. Thanks for watching. Share us with your friends. Come and check us out this weekend. If you haven't been to CCG in a while, we would love to see you. If you're on one of my regs, I'd be happy to see you either way. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody.